Good afternoon, everyone. Finally, we are really lucky today. The weather is amazing, and indeed, it's a special day. So, dear class of 2025, dear parents, families, teachers, and friends, what a special moment. Today, we're not just celebrating a graduation, we're celebrating a journey. A journey full of growth, challenges, laughter, and discovery. To our graduates, you have walked these halls with curiosity, with courage, and with so much determination. You've taken on tough lessons, welcomed new ideas, and built relationships. The world you're walking into can be fast, unpredictable, and sometimes overwhelming. But here's what I know, you are ready. Not just because what you have learned in your textbooks, but because of the values you carry, the kindness you have shown, and the resilience that you have built at CSP. Embrace change. Follow your passion. The first thing you need to do when you walk out from here is to write a thank you letter to your parents. They deserve it. Their unwavering support, sacrifices, and the love have brought you to this moment. Expressing your gratitude will mean the world to them. I know very well that there were days when we were strict, especially myself, and pushed you to respect the rules. But believe me, this is a lesson for your future. This discipline will help you in everything you do in your life. Of course, none of this would have been possible without the incredible support of your families, of your teachers, and of your friends. Together, we have worked to build a place where you could dream, explore, stumble, and get up again, stronger each time. As you set off on your next adventure, remember that your time here has given you more than the lessons. It has given you the confidence to face challenges, the wisdom to keep learning, and the responsibility to make a positive difference in this world. On behalf of the whole Cambridge School of Bucharest community and team, I want to say how proud we are of you. Indeed, every time I try not to cry, but we will miss you. And always remember that this school will always be waiting for you to come and visit and tell us how successful you are going to be. Congratulations.
I don't often find it difficult to speak, but you're a very special group. It is really my pleasure to see you here today, and I am so proud of all of you. It's been an experience. I have been your head of year for 4 years, and that means that I was your head of year for longer than Miss Joanna was. I would just like to point this out. It's important though. I got to see how many of you grew up, faced challenges, made mistakes, got back up, made mistakes, got back up again. And I think every adult here would agree with me when I say that resilience is the most important quality you can have. You're well prepared to move into a world as resilient young adults. Looking at you, I see all the potential, and it's based on some real examples of exemplary actions. I'm going to talk about some of you now. Just bear with me. Where is Sophia? You have built a legacy at our school, and it took a little bit longer, but you ran the most the second most popular club at the school after chess. Your work in charity and volunteering has led to the creation of a new student leadership role that generation after generation of CSB students in the future will take up, and thank you for that. There's a dynasty here as well, of 3 boys with the same name. It speaks for itself, but in academics and sports, you've set a high standard for all of us. That's why you are all potential candidates for head boy. Speaking of sports, one of my favorite things about this group is how varied and interesting their sports were. We had everything from professional horse riding to basketball, football at the highest level, swimming, ice hockey. Did I mention professional shooting? That's calisthenics and dance, and whatever it is that Emilian does. I assume, I don't know. You were always the most diverse and active group in this regard. And again, it's important that you continue with this into your higher education and beyond. Look after yourselves. I see those of you who found a real passion in academic pursuits, those further math students who found such joy in the challenge, maybe a little bit of despair. Also the voracious readers, the young historians and economists and writers, and so forth. Please, never stop reading. It's something that you have to work at. And if you don't nurture it, it will fade. To the artists, you know who you are, I promise you that I will keep your art on the walls for as long as I'm here. And thank you for those donations. I could stay here and talk about every single one of you. I know you so well. I could talk about the financial literacy, the eco committee, the head boy and head girl, but they will have their moments on the stage. I'd like to mention just 2 students who joined us this year. You know who you are. It feels as if you've been here forever. And I think that's a mark of this CSB community. The ones who are part of it, it's as if you were always here and you always will be. So I'm going to leave you with a couple of pieces of advice in no particular order. Number 1, if you can't explain something simply, you don't understand it well enough, so study it again. Number 2, be kind and patient with people and listen to them. Most people need you to just listen. Equally, number 3, when it's your turn to talk, don't let others talk over you. And finally, check your historical sources when considering information. I wish you all the best in the future. But remember, do come and visit us. We'll always be here for you. Thank you. I would now like to invite Patrick Arvatu and Yasna Arbabi to the stage for the head boy and head girl speech.
Hello, everybody. Today is one of those rare occasions when we're all together in one place. And it's especially meaningful that graduation coincides with the school's 30th anniversary. So that's really important because it means the school is still standing and expanding. Thank you, Miss Rita, for keeping it up. She truly has been here from day one and even taught us French along the way. As I reflected on my time at CSB, I found what made me really happy was the greetings each morning from the security, the admin, the housekeeping. So thank you so much for smiling each morning and wishing us good luck before every exam. I think it made all the difference. As we move forward, each of us will face changes to our daily routines, to our paths. But I think change is something we are used to. Remember when we used to have mental maths exams? Those were replaced by calculators. This year, students were bidding on white Casio calculators. They were buying them in languages they don't even understand, like Hungarian. And that shows that we can endure change. Over the years, starting from kindergarten, we've welcomed more and more new students and teachers, and even more teachers and French teachers. You know, we've got a lot. So on behalf of the class of 2025, I want to thank all of our teachers for their support. They've seen us at our best and at 3:45 when we're all very tired. So as we prepare to part our ways, don't let this be goodbye. I hope to see all 60 of you, we're 60, at the reunions. This is exactly when we're starting to become our own person and we're developing ourselves. So we can't become strangers now. We've been a part of each other's lives for so long. And all of this would not have been possible without our parents. We appreciate you more than we can express, and we will be writing those letters that Miss Rita asked us to. They're on their way with pigeons, hopefully. I wish all of you success. To us, the class of 2025. Mom and Dad, were you able to hear me? Yeah? Thank you, Patrick.
Hello, class of 2025. We're finally here. On the last day, we get to wear this beautiful badge and say that we're going to high school. Now, I know this is a very serious moment, but I would like to talk as open and as freely as possible. So this paper here is not a script, but it is a reminder of what I want to say. When asking Mr. Jonathon what he wanted us to say, he said, "Go on and speak from the heart." So today, no ChatGPT was used, and I can assure everyone that what will follow is truly from the heart. Now, let's give credit where credit is due and talk about some beautiful people. I will want to start with Miss Ioana, because I quite literally started with Miss Ioana. And I want to say that it will always be Miss Ioana. Even if I'm 40 or 50 and I have 2 kids, it will be Miss Ioana for the rest of time. Now please excuse my informal and unprofessional language, but me and Miss Ioana quite literally go way back. We had our moments going back in time when me and my friends would hide our report books under the heater and say that we lost them. Gosh, we were a mess. But now, in hindsight, I'm sure that this only helped us build a lasting bond between me and just truly caring and loving person. And I know, Miss Ioana, that words will never do our relation justice, but we really offer you a big thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Applauses, please, for Miss Ioana. Now, I would want to continue with Miss Rita. Miss Rita, we've been through thick and thin and had a roller coaster of a ride and shared beautiful moments together. I still remember going in your office in Halloween costume, maybe crying a little bit, but looking back, this only helped me. But on a more serious note, Miss Rita is the true embodiment of professionalism and seriousness. So please, a round of applause for Miss Rita. Now, continuing with some truly remarkable teachers for me. Miss Brandusha, the embodiment of patience and professionalism. Without her, I would never have the passion for physics which I have. Mr. Mehdi, a big thank you for always being available and providing the best help. Mr. Julian, he always found time for us, regardless of it being an evening, a weekend, or it being 11 p.m. I quite literally had a phone call with Mr. Julian on Saturday at 11 p.m. talking about something regarding my application in Holland. I don't even know what it was about. And he never thought twice about it. So thank you so much. Mr. Alexandros, although he couldn't make it here today, he needs no more words from anyone. He truly is the GOAT. Mr. Matthew, the computer science class really thanks you a lot. And Miss Julia, we made such a long and lasting connection in such a short time. I owe you nothing but a big thank you. Now I'm sure that all the teachers here have very special connections with students, and I cannot embody them all. But I would want to dedicate a big round of applauses for all the staff at CSB. Now, Mr. Jonathon, you thought I forgot, but I just left the best for last. For me, Mr. Jonathon was many things. He was a head of year, he was one of the best history teachers, he was a physics teacher, he was a computer science teacher, he was an English teacher, and a very good literature teacher. But Mr. Jonathon, you know what they say, jack of all trades, master of none. Okay, I'm obviously joking, he was a good physics teacher. For all these years, Mr. Jonathon has been putting our year under such big academic pressure. So I think it's only fair to put some pressure back on Mr. Jonathon. So Mr. Jonathon, are you up for a game of hot seat? You are. So everyone looking at Mr. Jonathon, I want him to put a thumbs up in the air for yes and a thumbs down for no, and I'll ask him a few questions. Were we your favorite class? Okay. Were we your most difficult class? Okay. And now the most controversial question there is, I need some explaining to do. We were in year 5 English lesson studying anthology, and there was a particular lesson about Greek mythology and Greek gods. So, Mr. John, being the Greek god that he is, he put on a robe and allegedly broke into our classroom playing Zeus. He did traumatize us a bit, but now jokes aside, Mr. Jonathon, we really need a confession. So I want you to speak the truth and only the truth. Did you play Zeus in that day? That is the confession everyone's looking for. Now, on a more serious note, a big chapter is ending and an even bigger one is beginning. So in this precious and special time we are currently living between these two beautiful periods, I want to encourage everyone to be a bit emotional, be a bit weak, and just think about all the beautiful, stupid, and funny and once-in-a-lifetime emotions we spent together. Because these will live on with us forever. So cheers to us. We did it. Big thanks are waiting for us, and may God guide us on the path which is for us. Thank you.
Indeed, it is special before we start the ceremony whenever I see students who started with us since kindergarten or grades 1 and 2 back then, like Emil, Hassan, David Khan, David Koman. Oh my God, really, a lot of students. Sophia, Andrei, even Patrick and Yasna. Toma, Mr. Toma, Maria. It's really great to see you now graduating from CSB. It's always something emotional and special for me, welcoming you in the kindergarten and now seeing you continuing your future. I wish you really all the best, but now let's start the ceremony, isn't it? Let's start.
YC Lee. Zixuan Zhang. Sara Maria Stanciu. Sati Chapkin. Sara Lim. Catena Teodora Bidăruț. Ana Troitoru. Anastasia Păslaru. Diana Ioana Ciuciu. Carina Maria Chiriță. Valeria Chapkin. Anastasia Elena Coman. Carisia Predescu. Maia Cristina Pop. Mutineanu. Antonio Cavalli. Ionuț Mircea Comănescu. Nicola Sarkis. Andrei Rareșanghel. Ruizecu. David Coman. Tudor Biriș. Delia Roberta Stanciu. Albert Cerban. Sofia Berechet. Robu. Anastasia Plavetti. Nora Ioana Beccherini. David Cristian Medela. Andrei Radu Wagner. Rareș Alexescu. Nicolas Pena. Mihnea Smadu. Alexa Gheorghiu Milicin. Andrei Radu Căprău. Patrick Adrian Arvatu. Tudor Ian Goțică.
graduates. Are you ready? Congratulations!